When I was in the hospital, all I wanted to do was like feel the rain on my face and the wind in my hair and just be able to take care of myself and go outside. It's the little things in life that we take for granted. I've never been so comfortable in a pair of legs my entire life, and thankfully just a couple of months ago they were able to get me running legs, which is absolutely amazing. That's what I've been looking forward to ever since I woke up from the coma. When I realized that I didn't have legs, I was like, I need to run again. It was my challenge. I've never had a pair of legs that have felt more like an actual real leg, a real part of me, than the legs that I have now. And then the feet I was using when I came here, they were pretty good feet. I mean, they were getting me around really well. I was walking normally and everything was fine. They had some shock absorbers in the ankles, but then I switched over to these new feet that they suggested that I try. It's called the College Park Soleus feet. I'm not sure of all the terminology that goes into all of that, so you're going to have to ask them what the kind of feet I have on. Well, for me, they said because I was an athlete before, my balance and everything was there and it was right on cue, but changing feet I thought was going to be more difficult here, but it was like a matter of seconds. I got the feet on and I was like, okay, let's go for a jog. Let's see what I can do with these things. Let's test them out. So I went in the hallway there and there I went. I started jogging.
Some folks think they come in and it's like McDonald's. You just come by and you make your order and then here's the device. But these are all custom made. There's a process that goes through, and we're fortunate here because we have a really sophisticated CAD/CAM system where we will take a digital image of the residual limb, that part of the limb that's left over. Sometimes people refer to it as their stump, but the professional term would be residual limb, that which is left over. So we take that image and it's in the computer, and then we manipulate it. If you've ever kicked a table with your shin, you want no pressure on the shin, and so we'll actually create a little bit of a pocket there so that there's a space. And then there's areas that are more tolerant to pressure, soft tissue, and so we'll tighten those areas up on the screen, and then we'll transfer that to a carver that will then carve that shape, and so then we get a positive shape of that person's limb. If you matched it side by side, you'd say, wow, that looks just like the person's limb that you made it for. And then once that's carved out, then we'll vacuum form or laminate. So we have sheets of carbon fiber that will laminate, impregnate it with a resin. And then there's other manufacturers that make different types of feet, and there's some basic feet. There's these carbon fiber feet that you see people run with. There's no movement, so those things are staying on her, locked on. You can imagine if they're pisting around and she tried to walk a little bit, it'd be very cumbersome and she certainly wouldn't get very far. A lot of times we fit somebody and off they go and we don't know if it's a success, if they bring the legs in the closet. And we're starting to hear rumors about, man, this girl is off at the workout center, and people have contacted me and said, there's a girl with these artificial limbs running at this health club, and she is just an inspiration to everybody. And that's really the exciting thing about being part of this, is that to me it's like going to church. I get to meet people like Carrie who truly are, she's my hero. She's somebody that inspires me to say, I started working out. I've lost about 20 pounds, and so I'm trying to get in shape too. And so
run the 5K with me. Let's go.
You know what? That may be taking it a little too far.
So I've learned every day that I'm not in that hospital bed, that I am not back there, that every day is a good day when I wake up. If my legs fit good, I put on my prosthetic legs and I'm good to go. I don't take anything for granted, and life truly is a gift, and too many people don't see that.